baby. Welcome, Black Zoners, man. You said, YOLO. I'm in here flying on my own. It's the gentleman and the scholar. Yeah, gotta pop my collar with the bars, man. Joe Vega in the place, man. It's your guy, Joe Vernon, in here holding it down for Grand Day one more time. Episode 16, man. We rolling out here, ladies and gentlemen, and we appreciate you all for coming through, grabbing the lunch table vibes with us here on Grand Day, where you can get your information and your inspiration, man, all in one place. All in one place. So make sure, you do what we always ask you to do when you come here. You smash that like button. You go ahead, you share it. You click that share button, click copy link, drop it in the group chat out there, man, because we got the lunch table vibes, man. We ready to zone out today. Have a good time, man. I'm by myself. So you guys got to join me, man. You got to join me. But, I got some good stuff for you. I ain't even going front on you. I got some good stuff. We actually going to get a little international today. Talk some international news. And then, as always, we got little known actual facts. A couple birthdays out there for the good people. Talk about some things. And then reach back into the Zone 16 network bag and grabbed out from episode 98 of the Charm City Report. So, Grand Day isn't the only show that we have here. And, we got other shows that we're planning on building out and expanding here on the network. But right now, Grand Day is flying that flag noonish every day, 12 noon. You can come through and join us. Usually it's me and Damon here. Damon had to go, take care of his eyes, get things taken care of today. Did I just release like some HIPAA information? I wasn't supposed to do that. Wait, Damon just couldn't be here today. Rewind that. Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear. Wait. I got to get myself one. Got to get myself one. But it's all good, man. Usually it's us flying in here on at 12 noon. But, I'm riding solo, but I had to reach back in the bag, grab a clip from Charm City Report, and we got some things from Jade Davis out there, man. Jade Davis sat down with Tim Marshall, so make sure you scroll through our playlist over there, and you check out the episode 98 in its entirety. If you're interested with what we're doing here right now, but start things off. You know how we always get it going here. Let me find it. All right, I found it now. Let me click it. Pops it up on the screen for you. It is Thursday, the day before, October 19th, man. Big shout out to Aja Ghana out there, man. She's now officially an adult. Yesterday was her birthday. She's one of our favorite zoners out there. Big shout out to her. She's 20 years old, man, doing the thing. 2 decades on the planet. And on her first day of adulthood, man, we see Thursday, we got a little overcast. It's about 69 degrees out there. And then we're going into the weekend with the same thing. So we're going into the week strong. Friday was 69 and a little cloudy. And then, unfortunately, more rain. Another weekend coming in with more rain. So we got Saturday. We got a 60% chance of rain on Saturday. And then, look, it's a repeat. It's like Groundhog Day in the fall here. So just like last weekend, when it rained Saturday and ruined the Baltimore Running Festival. You see me rocking my bright orange shirt. Got some merch, got some gear, got some merch from the Baltimore Running Festival. But just like last weekend, man, you see it up there on the screen. Rain on Saturday, bracketed by some days of overcast and 60-degree weather Friday and Sunday. But today it's nice out there, man. Get out, get yourself a run in, go get your liquid lunch, whatever you're doing. Go get out of the office for a little bit. Make sure you minimize us over there in the upper right hand corner of your phone, so you're still jamming out, listening to us here on Grand Day. Now it's time for top stories. Oh man. A lot of wild stuff going on in the world. Ladies and gentlemen. There were protests in D.C. yesterday. Were you guys aware of this? If not, check it out. Boom. Around 500 individuals were arrested during a sit-in at the United States Congress in Washington, D.C. Now, apparently they were in the rotunda portion of the Congress building. All right. The protest, organized by Jewish Voice for Peace, aimed to voice opposition against Israel's ongoing oppression of Palestinians. Demonstrators wore shirts that read, "Not in our name," and unfurled a ceasefire banner as the death toll in Gaza due to Israel's airstrikes continues to climb. Additionally, there it is. You see the banner right there, ceasefire, right? Additionally, about 10,000 people marched through the streets of our nation's capital in solidarity with the cause. Police cleared the congressional building and arrested protesters. Israel's blockade of Gaza and the ongoing conflict are driving concerns for the well-being of Palestinians. Now, this is something different here. You don't usually see this, right, zoners? This is something out of the ordinary here, right? We don't usually see Israeli citizens protesting in favor of Palestinians and what's going on. Some people are learning to separate. A lot of times, you have people that represent certain nations, certain nationalities, and they don't represent everyone in that nationality, and that's what's going on here with Hamas, right? Everyone doesn't agree with what Hamas does, and they realize that all Palestinians aren't quite Hamas, and at this very moment, it looks like, the citizens here in the United States don't want to participate in a war. Good for them. Definitely good for them. Definitely good for them. Now, this isn't just going on in D.C. All right, now, we're on what's the app formerly known as Twitter, right? We call it X. All right, now follow us on all platforms out there. Now, you make sure you follow us at Zone 16 on X. Follow us at Zone 16 Network on Instagram, Facebook. We're broadcasting on Facebook right now. Shout out to all the Facebook crew. But, of course, I was able to grab some footage off of X, and it's showing people throughout the world going through protests. Check it out. Also in the news, the U.S. vetoes peace. Now, I know that headline is a little triggering right there, but hear me out, fam. Hear me out. In a recent United Nations Security Council session, the United States exercised its veto power, blocking a resolution that called for humanitarian pauses in the Israel-Hamas conflict to facilitate access for humanitarian aid to Gaza. The Brazilian drafted resolution saw 12 members voting in favor, while Russia and Britain abstained. The United States argued that they are actively engaged in diplomatic efforts to address the situation and believe that these negotiations need time. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire, emphasizing the urgency of providing aid, access, and the release of hostages. UN Aid Chief Martin Griffiths, I had to say that 6 times fast, Griffiths stressed the need for a mechanism agreed upon by all relevant parties to ensure consistent emergency aid provisions to Gaza. The resolution also urged Israel to reconsider its order for civilians and UN staff in Gaza to move south as Israel prepares for a possible ground offensive in response to recent events. The situation is fraught with concern, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's getting a little hectic over there. You know, if I had my tinfoil hat on, you know, they're talking about World War III possibly brewing, and we see it, man. It's a profound impact going on between the Israeli-Palestinian situation over there, and it's affecting the wider Middle East. It's affecting everyone throughout the world. You know, as we talk about protesters right there in our sister city down in Chocolate City down the way. They were protesting just as recently as yesterday about everything that's going on there. Man, tough times out here, Zoners. Tough times. Gotta batten down the hatches. Make sure you're out here flying straight, doing the right thing, man, because you never know what could jump off at any moment. Keep your head on the swivel, right? And then what they say, that's what they say. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, well, first news block coming to a wrap there. Want you guys to stick around, Zoners. Definitely want you to stick around with us. We got more in store. We're gonna talk a little. Don't want to give them any news, but guess who was in Baltimore yesterday? Yeah, Jada. So we're gonna talk a little Will and Jada when we come back. All right, be right back in a second. Oh, man, jigga, man. Hope you guys out there enjoying your liquid lunch. Look, I got this. This is water. This is water, ladies and gentlemen. This is water. My liquid lunch is water today. All right, but hope you out there enjoying your liquid lunch. Still zoning out with us, man. And look, I always want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors out there, man. You just saw one, Bear Rec. Big shout out to Clarence Askins and the Bear Recreation Center over there in the Bel Air Edison community. All of our sponsors that help us out here at Zone 16 Network and Grand Day. And you always see it. Usually we open every show off with a Bougie Square Society commercial. Make sure, man, you are always going over to www.bougiesquaresociety.com, man. Grab yourself some nice apparel over there. Now, I usually, you know, every once in a while, I either got on some Alcantara gear or some Bougie Square gear. But, you know, today I'm wearing my Baltimore Running Festival shirt, man, because I was running out there in these streets over the past weekend, man. I was in these streets running. And guess who else came through? Oh, excuse me. Came through and hit the streets of Baltimore, man. Check this one out, man. Whoop. Will and Jada, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's a couple people out there that are going to get mad at me for even giving them the time of day out there. But just recently, yesterday, to be exact, Baltimore native Jada Pinkett Smith, book talk, hit the Enoch Pratt Free Library. And she turned it into a star-studded event. Guess who was there? Her husband. Wait, hold on. Now, all this sneak dissing going on, all of this craziness going on, and here it is, Jada Pinkett Smith has her husband, Will Smith. She also had her children, Jaden and Willow, and Will's son Trey from a previous marriage. They were all there. They were all here in Baltimore yesterday, down at the Enoch Pratt Library for free for Jada's book release. All right, the audience was ecstatic at their surprise appearance. Pinkett Smith, who is in town also celebrating her mother's 70th birthday, referred to their union as a sloppy public experiment in unconditional love. And it is clearly that, ladies and gentlemen. If you and it's just wild, you know, man. We started the show off with international news talking about war, another war jumping off, right? We already have one going in the Ukraine. Now there's another one possibly about to really kick off into full effect in Israel. And then all of a sudden, just a coinky dink, you know, I'll put on my tinfoil kufi here. All of a sudden now, Will and Jada are back in the news. And Will's looking crazy up here crying. He was downtown crying yesterday, crying again. But because of their sloppy public love experiment. And also earlier that day, Jada spoke at her alma mater, the Baltimore School for the Arts, where she reminisced about her deep friendship with Tupac Shakur. Oh man, who's all over this memoir that she wrote, by the way. Tupac Shakur is all up and in the memoir, and I mean, I guess that's why Will looks kind of like how he does right there in the picture there. The picture's courtesy of the Baltimore Banner, man. Shout out to all our fam out there at the Baltimore Banner. We like to support them. Definitely. Baltimore Banner, hey, let's link up here. Let's get some sponsorship going. Join Bear Rec. Join Bushy Square Society, Baltimore Banner. But, man, the unofficial first couple of Baltimore, right? I guess right now they're the most popular. If I had Damon here to probe his Schwab, to probe his mind, he could tell me about other couples. I want to say there's Nicole Ari Parker and Boris Kojo. I believe that's a couple because she's from Baltimore. These Baltimore women, man, got these guys hooked. Got them hooked. I want to say Kevin Hart's second wife is a Baltimore female as well. But they got him out there. Look how she looking at him. Say, I got him. He came, he showed up publicly. He cried for the experiment. No, I don't know. Let me stop. I cannot say that he cried yesterday. I'm not going to say that. I was not there. I'm just reporting on it today. In light of everything that's going on, man, we still show love to you, Jada. We still show love to you, Jada, over here at Grand Day, man. Over here at Grand Day. You gotta leave that brother alone. You gotta leave him alone. I don't know. We got it now. A little later in the show. Actually, I want to say coming up next segment, right? We talk to guests. We're talking to a photography expert today, Jade. Sat down with Tim Marshall of Eagle Lens Media on the Charm City Report. But we got to get, you know, we like to get guests in here. We need a relationship expert. Come on, Zoners, man. Somebody drop it in the chat over there, and I'll put it up here, man. If you know a relationship chat that wants to sit down and, have our own version of Red Table Talk, and if you know anything about Charm City Report, Jade sits at the red wall. Nobody sits at the red wall but Jade. We saved the red wall for Jade in the studio. And she sits there and, she has a lot of questions that she puts our guests through and everything. So we need a relationship expert out here. Talk through some things. Because I don't know. Is it healthy for Will and Jada to remain in this marriage with all that's going on? And even for them to call what they're doing an experiment? Like, why do we have to be part of this experiment? Couldn't y'all have done that like in the privacy of your own home and worked out your issues with unconditional love? I don't know. And meanwhile, Israel and Palestine is at war. You know, the things we worry about in this. Oh, let me find it. Let me find it, because you know what time it is. In this bizarro world of ours. Bizarro world of ours. The things we worry about here, man. It's craziness. Definitely. All right. Look, we got more sponsors out here. Boom. I'm going to find another sponsor to pull up because we're going to keep it moving. We're going to come back. You guys are going to hear Jade talk to Tim Marshall about Eagle Lens Media. We'll be right back. Yeah, jigga jigga, man. Hopefully you guys are keeping it moving with us out there, man. And you got yourself your liquid lunch, or you actually got, some actual lunch to put in your system. And whenever you need some food, man, make sure you head over to 5707 Bel Air Road, man, and check out the Hills, man. You can always see Jade over there. Well, I ain't gonna say always. There's certain days where Jade is there, being the atmosphere cultivator that she is and helping to set the atmosphere over there at the Hills, man. So go ahead and check her out. And she always does her best setting the atmosphere here on Grand Day, man. And like I said, be sure to hit our playlist up. Check out episode 90. No, wait, which one was this? Was this 98? This is not 98. This is possibly not. It is 101. Episode 101. Yes, of the Charm City Report. I got to make sure I got the right information for y'all out here, man. But make sure you go over, you check out episode 101 of the Charm City Report, where Jay sits down and talks to Tim Marshall. Check it out, fam.
So, Tim, I'm going to go straight back as far as I can with you. So, my first question is, when did you pick up your first camera, and how did that propel you into Eagle Lens Media?
Wow. Okay, so I picked up my first camera. I used to at my old church, at the Church of the Redeemed of the Lord, where I grew up at, and I just wanted something to do outside of what I was already doing, and I said, hey, I want to get on the camera. And then the director was like, oh, okay, go grab that cord and follow this camera op around the church. So I was pulling this heavy cord, just following this big guy named JJ, which is, I sent one of the pictures over. He actually works with the mayor now. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, so full circle, but picked up my first camera under him. He trained me, and honestly, I wouldn't be who I am without him. So it's like, that's when I picked it up. I was like maybe 14.
Oh, wow, 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was with the big cameras. They were like on your shoulder. They were like 100 pounds.
The ones that you see like at the stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
at the stadium. I mean, it was a Sony, I think it was, a JVC. It was like a big, heavy shoulder cam.
Golly.
Yeah.
That's back in the day.
That was right, exactly. You can shoot a whole event with the iPhone.
Okay. Yes. Life's different. So we're going to talk about that too. Just how, okay, we'll get into that. All right, so shout out to JJ.
JJ McQueen.
And how would you say, from 14 all the way up to now, what has your journey been like with camera or like with media, period? To the point where it drove you to start Eagle Lens Media. Like, how did your passion really grow for it?
It grew because I'm a creative at heart. So when I started to film at church, I was filming and directing like a whole entire crew of maybe 5 or 6 camera operators.
Wow, this is in
at the
church.
time. And we had concerts, like we had Marvin Sapp there and Fred Hammond.
Wow.
And so, JJ, who was the director at the time, would would train me and teach me and everything. So it just continued to grow and grow and grow. And then people started to call me and ask me to do their weddings and birthday parties. And I was like, oh, at the time I was charging like $300. Like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Because I was still in school. I was, and it just continued to grow. And then after that, talking with my mom, she's the one that actually, selfish plug, but she's the one that actually gave the name Eagle Lens Media.
Yes, mama.
Yeah, because eagles are my favorite bird animal. So yeah, so I had to do a whole lot of research behind it, and eagles have 20/20 vision and all that good stuff. So I was like, Mom, I want to start my company and give me some ideas. And I said, I love eagles, so give me something with eagle. And she was like, let's do Eagle Lens Media, just like that. So I said, oh, that sounds good. So then I went downtown and paid the $25 to get the trademark. And
That's it?
That was it. It was just $25.
Message.
$25. Now
Wow.
that was like
Back then.
I don't know how much.
Long,
it is
long
right
times
now.
ago these days. But still, wow.
But yeah, so that's how Eagle Lens Media became Eagle Lens Media.
Eagle being your favorite bird. 20/20 vision. Eagle Lens Media.
And that's where the vision made clear comes from, because they can see an animal, their prey, like miles away.
Can we talk about how I just noticed the eagle in your logo?
Oh, jeez.
Did everybody else already notice that?
You didn't notice that?
No.
Oh, jeez, Jade.
I thought it looked really nice. I like the blue and then
the
white,
swirl,
the swirl.
and then there
I
it is.
didn't notice that it was an actual eagle fire.
Yeah. And a friend of mine,
Wow.
my best friend Quinn, actually created that for me. He's an artist. So I was like, I want something with the eagle in it, with the lens, and he created it. So
Okay.
The dope.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. The creativity there. The creativity. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Big shout out to Tim Marshall, man, who came through Charm City Report and chilled out with me and Jade there. Listen to some aux chord bangers, man. And you guys, make sure you always, all right, look. I keep telling you, smash that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to www.zone16.net. All right, follow us on all platforms, man. You got Smile Vlog Baltimore, where you can always see more Jade running around the city doing what she does. Finding a guest for us to bring in here, right? You got Zone 16 Network on Instagram. You got Zone 16 on X. All right, we got Zone 16 Network on Facebook. All of these spots, man. Make sure you go down in the description below, fam. Down there. Check us out. All right? We'll be right back. Yeah, man. Don't think I forgot, fam. Rhythm and Spirits, man. You can come zone out with us, man. Another Zone 16 Network experience, man. The Rhythm and Spirit. and Spirits experience, man. Make sure you come through. La Familia Soundstage down on Guilford Avenue. This is going to be October 28th. It's going to be a party in disguise, right? We got costume party for you. The Rodney Kelly experience. We got the Storage Unit Collective. It's going to be a Stone Groove, baby. And all tickets are available at Eventbrite or at www.zone16.net, fam. Yep. Yeah, man. Bottom of the hour here. We are 2 minutes past the bottom of the hour. You hear, look, that Baltimore came right out of me right there. We are 2 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Yeah, I gotta say it right so I can be universal, man, and reach out to all our zoners out there so everyone understands us. And when we get to the bottom of the half of the show, we switch gears a little bit. We go away from news and formal stuff, and we let our collar down a little. I mean, although I've been informal on the entire show, even the news we do, right? We do news and views here at Grand Day, and it's all about presenting it to the people, right? Because this is the people's platform, in a manner in which it can be easily digested, man. It's not all about being stuffy and pushing a narrative or pushing propaganda out there, man. That is definitely not what we're here to do at Grand Day, man. We're the people's platform here at Zone 16 Network, and we want to make sure we give you guys, what you're asking for. So, inspirationally, right now, sheesh, it's a lot going on. Another day where the birthdays are. Now, I got to find it. So, Mom, let me pull it up for you, fam. Just another day where the birthdays are like chock full of people. All right, now check this one out. Boom. We're going to drop it for you. Happy birthday to Omar Gooding, Jennifer Holiday, right? A lot of stars out there celebrating October 19th. Evander Holyfield, former heavyweight champ of the world. All right, a lot of people out there celebrating birthdays. How about legalize it? Peter Tosh, the late great. Happy birthday to that brother out there. And look at this, man. Look at this, fam. LaWanda freaking Page. LaWanda Page, man. Aunt Esther. Come on, man. Come on, man. October 19th, man. It is a grand day indeed for all of those individuals, man. Posthumously or whether they're still alive in here with us, man. We celebrate you. We give you your flowers because you guys are iconic. You guys are stellar. Original men and women out there doing the thing, man. And, we like to bring the little known actual facts, man. Who knew, right? Who knew about reggae legend Peter Tosh, right? He was born Hubert Winston McIntosh. He's from a small fishing village, man. Belmont, Westmoreland, Jamaica. I got to get down to Jamaica. Got to get down there. He is best known as the founding member of the group The Wailers, which also included Bob Marley. So, we always think of it as Bob Marley and the Wailers, but a little known actual fact out there is that, some people say that Peter Tosh, he was the founding member. He started everything. He started the Wailers. He brought Bob Marley to prominence. His most notable solo hits were, and you heard me say it, man, Legalize It and Equal Rights. Peter Tosh, man. Peter Tosh. Good stuff there. And then look, check this one out. I found this one out as well. All right. Our girl. You know what I mean? Aunt Esther. Watch it, sucker. LaWanda Page, born Alberta Hill. I did not know. Who knew? In Cleveland, Ohio. She's what do they call them now? A guardian. We can't say the Indians anymore or the Browns. No one cares about the Doo-Doo Browns. So straight out of Cleveland, LaWanda Page was best known for her portrayal of Aunt Esther in the 1970 sitcom Sanford and Son. And they right there on the screen, man, Holyfield got his ear bitten off. You know, a lot of these people, man, they do their things. They make a way for themselves, and amazing things happening on or around them, man. And look at Lamont. Y'all see that's showing the leg right there. Now we know why Red Fox had on this. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. And Cuba Gooding's little brother. Now, I don't know much about Jennifer Holiday. Sorry, Jennifer. Sorry. But we are acknowledging that today is your birthday, sweetheart. We are. October 19th, little known actual facts about our people. Our people, fam. Good stuff. Legalize it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Good stuff. All right. You know we got to keep it moving out here. Go and holler at some more sponsors. Come back. We got a couple more things to talk about. And then, it's time for me to wrap it up, man. Get up out of here. I gotta run. It's getting ready for Philly. I got about 16, 17 miles to do today because I got another. Oh, monitor went off there. There you go. What's going on? So I got another about 17, 18 to knock out Saturday morning. So, man, I got to do some things, man. I need some energy. Here's a sponsor that we have that'll definitely give you some energy. You already know. Yeah, fam, man. Welcome black, man. On the day before out here, and like I said, man, if you need your energy, you gotta get yourself charged up, man. Make sure you head on over to www.matriarchcoffee.com. Get yourself jacked up, man. Shout out to big time out there, my guy Michael Saunders, one of the co-founders of Matriarch Coffee out there, man. I've been talking to him. We got some things in the works. As soon as they finish up down there at the harbor, man, because we got Matriarch Coffee Cafe coming. Now, look, I'm going to pop it up on the screen. I don't want people to forget about these things, man. We always want to keep reminding you. Let me find it. Boom, there it is. Whoop. Pop it up on the screen for you, man. It is coming. They coming, man. Matriarch Coffee, the cafe, is opening up a waterfront shop down at Baltimore's Harbor Place. It's coming. And we got some things worked out where it's looking like, hopefully, if inshallah, the good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise out here, Grand Day will be able to do some broadcasting from right there on the waterfront, man. Down there on Wednesdays, we working out some times with the owner. And so anytime, man, you zoners are down at the harbor and you want to check us out, man, you want to vibe out with us down at Matriarch Coffee, man, be sure to come through because we getting it together. We're definitely getting it together down there, man. I see a lot of people out there in the chat, man, but you guys are real quiet today, man. Well, look, we appreciate you all for zoning in with us, but you are always welcome to drop a comment, drop something in the chat. If I got something wrong in my information, make sure let me know. Hey, that's what you guys are here for, to keep me corrected, especially when Ticia's in the building and when I don't have my crack research team behind me. And you see me, I'm fine. I'm flying YOLO today, man. No Jade. We had Jade pre-recorded. No Damon. It's just good old Joey here, man. Just good old Joey vibing out with you. All right. You know what we do towards the end of the show. And let me find it. Quote of the day. I can't find it. There it is. There it is. Quote of the day is actually going to come from Peter Tosh. Boom. That's how we do it, man. Peter Tosh says, or said, I am not a politician. I only suffer the consequences. How apt of us to choose that for today and myself, is when, we started to show off talking about Israel and the Palestine conflict over there. We talked about how the United States actually took an opportunity to say no to peace. During a UN council meeting, they vetoed the opportunity to offer humanitarian aid and effort to the Palestinian people over there. So I think our guy Peter Tosh hit the nail on the head, man. It seems to be, and we talked about it here last week on the show. We got the mayoral race coming up with plenty of different people in it. Brandon Scott, Bob Wallace, Sheila Dixon is back in the race. A lot of division when it comes to politics. Currently, they can't find a speaker to the House. The Republican Party is divided, and in less than a month, without having a speaker to the House, who knows what will happen with the government shutdown looming and that rolling into the holiday season, plus 2024 presidential campaign. 2 wars popping off. It just looks like all of these people that we're voting for, that we're putting in the office, that we're asking to speak for us, aren't quite speaking for us. Or if they are, like Peter Tosh said, we are suffering the consequences. Suffering the consequences. It's pretty tough out here, fam. Pretty tough out here, zoners. As always, we want to know what you think, man. Like I said, drop something down in the comments. Hey, we're on several different platforms. If you're following us on X, if you're following us on Facebook, man, drop something in the comments there. Let us know, man. Spur a conversation right here, because this is the people's platform. We want to have intelligent discourse. Talk about these things, most definitely. Help our people out, man. Help our people out. All right, well, look. I don't know about y'all. I'm a little hungry. So I get a chance to, man, sneak out the back door early today, man. Sneak out the back door early. Like one of the cool kids, man. I was the last one in. Well, I'm going to be the first one out, man. We appreciate you for rocking it out with us here on the day before, man, with Grand Day. I'm your guy, the gentleman and the scholar, Joey Garner. And we'll check you out next week, man. High noonish for more information and inspiration right here on Grand Day. Peace.